What is up? What is happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Angel Gang. This is the Angel Gang family chat. Even though we got some rogue people in here, they done spend a couple of dollars because they want to hear what I had to say. So, welcome to you guys too. Welcome, because you need to hear this truth. Since you mud ducks want to go over there and listen to nothing but fakery, okay? So, with that saying, I'm in a mood, y'all. So, if you got some little kitties in the building, you might want to refrain them from my girl Megan, the stallion. Because, see, I'm cut from this cloth. Even though I'm almost 50 years old, these dirty, low down, skanky mud duck whores want to try and treat me like I'm 20 something. So I hope y'all saw the video last night where Little Wicked came up. Okay. She's 22. Okay. Okay. And my daughter's gorgeous. So thank you guys for all the sweet comments and things of that nature. She actually was itching to come and get on the show tonight. Little Wicked done got a taste for blood. And she doesn't like the fact that her mother has been disrespected. So for all of y'all talking about I'm trying to bully a child, what about that child disrespecting me and my daughter? Okay? Gloves are off. And I've been said that. And I don't know, I'm just in this mood. So welcome to the show. I'm gonna give a second for a couple of you guys to get in since I know I didn't leave a reminder too long. Let's go. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. That's how I'm feeling. So let me get this banner down. Y'all already know what time I'm on, okay? And we're ready to get this party started. Hey, Katina. Hey, Miss Lady. Hey, Rich Vibes. Okay, guys, thank y'all for coming and being patient with me. I still have the ear infection. I actually have to go to a specialist, okay? But I am feeling a little bit better, but just bear with me. We're not going to keep this live too long, but I am going to be reacting to Pissy the Clown, okay? Pissy the Clown. And the reason why is because I started thinking, right, about everything that's transpired in the last couple of months. And one thing that just kept popping out was Pissy. Pissy inserted herself onto the Swamps channel as someone who had a professional background as a social worker. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard my background story and whatnot, but when I went to college, I first majored in psychology. Okay. I messed with Freud a little bit. Okay. And as I got a little bit more guided and I had gotten married when I went back to school, I decided to actually major in sociology. Okay. Now, as another child or two popped up out of me, I changed to business. Okay. So my major last was business. But the thing is, when I studied sociology, what I loved most about that curriculum was the fact that most of the students, most of my peers had a thirst for wanting to help people. They did. I remember a lot of the students came from humble beginnings and backgrounds. Some of them had experienced abuse and they wanted to make a difference. And that doesn't fit Pissy. Pissy is a shit starter. Let's be clear. Pissy interjected herself onto a 21-year-old's panel. Coincidentally, at the same time, the 21-year-old was bragging about doing OnlyFans, okay, and stating that she had to bond her boyfriend and his friend out of jail for selling drugs. Now, if that doesn't make a little red, alarm go off, what about the fact that right before that, she had a woman who is on drugs on her channel, that was talking about how she was getting beat on, her daughter was sleeping with her boyfriend, and things of that nature. Hmm. What would make a social worker want to involve themselves with a platform like that? Does that make sense to you guys? Hey, Queen QB. Hey, Queen MB. What would make y'all think like y'all just bear with me? I'm gonna get on to the juice, but I really want to ask that question. What would make a social worker align themselves with that type of platform? With that type of platform. It makes you wonder, especially if you remember when she first busted up on the set, she was known as the one that had all the legal information that would, either help Lies by Erica or hurt her. And as time progressed, Love by Erica, okay, was telling me that she liked Pissy, but she hated the way Pissy was always giving Mucker advice. She would always run her mouth so much. She would then start saying, well, if Mucker did this, then he'd be able to do this. So it was quite a few conversations that Erica was quite upset about that. And that's the reason why Erica tried to meet her, in the little DMs to make sure she was on her side, to make sure she could try and control her. But Pissy didn't stop there. Pissy started advising her to act like a whole nigga. And now her channel is suffering. They got up on that panel on Erica's main page and acted a donkey. Like they was very trashy, very embarrassing. It looked stupid. It made no sense. And I felt really horrible for that situation. I'm gonna be real with you. I really did. Even though I dislike her for what she did to me, I still look at the fact that this woman has children. And if Pissy really was a social worker, somebody that took a vow to take care, to protect children and women and people of need, why would she encourage her to act like she's been doing? Why would she trash her channel up? Why would she align herself with someone who obviously needs guidance herself? None of that makes sense, does it? So right now we're going to be reacting to some stuff she said. And I want to point out. So welcome to the building, y'all. Please hit the like. Now this is supposed to be my members, okay? This is supposed to be Angel Game. So it should be a like from each one of y'all. Okay. I wish I could figure out how to get some of y'all off of there, but that's okay. So let's go. Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, because I ain't see y'all saying nothing. Y'all just waiting for the tea. Look at you wanting to sip on something. I know that's right. Let's go. Okay, Pissy. This is the problem I have. Even though they sat on a panel talking about my family, my children, my personal life, now she wants to say that this chick loved by Erica has been getting abused. I think it was very abusive when she and Love by Erica were on a panel with the known streetwalker talking about me. Yeah. And the streetwalker has charges right there in Houston where she is. And they were so pleased when it came time to talking about me and my children. They didn't have any empathy in regards for what was to come. They only had one target, and that was to try and convince people that I wasn't who I said I was. I promise you, the same person I am on here is the same person I've always been, and the same person I'm going to be. Okay? So, again, I ask you guys, would a social worker have this type of behavior?
Stuff phase me because that bitch know I'm a boss. She can tell by the way I present myself that I'm a boss.
Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. You are not a boss. No, you're not a boss. You're just a messy little tramp, little silly witch with too much time on her hands. You're hella manipulative. Okay. You stole that little toddler's channel. Okay. And you didn't stop there. You got on YouTube on her panel stating you never wanted a channel. Then it was you wanted a channel teaching people about finances. But the only thing you've had in your mouth is me, Love by Erica, the criers, and everything else. You inserted yourself. And you don't know the history. You don't know the background. And you really haven't been watching because I've heard you say a bunch of things that weren't true. One of the lies I heard her say, y'all, was that I said that I'd never been arrested. Now, I don't know about y'all, but son, no, that's not the case. Even before I dated Tari, I've told several stories about my background. I got in one case that was really serious. They dropped the charges, and I have every other case, it's just been me beating the shit out of somebody. And they've always dropped the charges just like they did from May. That's what I've said, that I have a clean record, and I do. I don't have to get up here and play games. I don't have to get up here and lie. And no, sweetie, if you were a boss, you would be encouraging these people to be better. But you can't do that. You're too busy wanting to insert yourself to feel better about your low self esteem, low hanging fruit ass.
Boss, the way I speak. And this is why them hoes are so intimidated. But I would tell you this, because at this point, I really don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not even gonna be nice because y'all hoes really don't play with me. Um, I don't know who the fuck y'all dirty ass bitches think y'all playing with, but I am not the one. Y'all sitting over
You
there.
are the one. Yeah, you are.
It's
You the one.
pathetic. It's truly pathetic. And I went on to just exit myself out of chat because I don't give a fuck. To be honest,
No, she don't give a fuck because it's not her life that she's ruining. It's Love by Erica's life that she's ruining. If a judge gets wind of any of those videos that they've been doing, any of those videos that she's been doing, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think? Whether you like Erica or not, that's still a woman with children. So I know she doesn't give a fuck because everything about this woman is like a narcissist quality. She just wants to control. See, Love by Erica went wrong thinking she was some type of puppet master. So her karma is a puppet master. The same way when she was running around trying to play these men, okay, and have babies and all that, well, God created Toya. So game on.
Be honest, and I'm going to, back up AB, and nobody's been watching. Yes, people would send stuff, text stuff, whatever. No, but no one's been watching because no one gives a fuck. This topic has not been discussed in at least.
Nobody's been watching. What are you talking about, girl? My stats are up 400%. What are you talking about, little girl? No, you, okay, tried to come at me as hard as you wanted to and could, and nothing happened from it. I lost 100 subs and I've gained them back plus some. May not be the same people, but hey, that's life. Those were the type of people I don't want around me. You get that? You get that? And I don't care if I'm only talking to one motherfucking person. As long as I'm standing up for myself and my children and speaking against you liars, then it is what it motherfucking is. You don't tell me when it's time to move on. You're not in control of me. You better understand what you do control. Okay? Hey, Reese Cup.
10 to 12 days. It ain't just happened overnight because it was going around in a circle. Content was just getting old, regurgitating the same information, repeating the exact same shit. And I don't even.
Regurgitating the same stuff because I was telling the truth and all they did was lie. So everything I did, I showed. Period. Period. I wasn't ever harassing these people. You all saw you with your own eyes. I was asked to do these videos. Everything they said without receipts. They said with conviction, as if it was the truth. And they were very harmful to what they thought they were going to do. They tried. They shot their load. They said every single thing that they could say, except the truth was, I went hard for Love by Erica. I went hard for Mr. Cryer. But yet they felt it was okay to disrespect me and mine. And that's not what you gonna do. You're not in control of stopping nothing at all. Wish you would grow that much, girl.
Don't even know all that was said. I just got bits and pieces of stuff that was said. So maybe I'm not even giving the accurate information, but I'm gonna tell you this. I am not that.
Accurate information. She doesn't know if she's given accurate information. You see how her narcissistic, socio, psychopathic ass threw that in there? You see how she threw that in there? Because her lies have been proven wrong. So I don't know if it's the truth or not. But yet when she was telling y'all, she sounded like it was something she knew. And again, I have to ask you guys, does this seem like a professional in social work?
That bitch for you to sit up here and play with, little bitch. I am not. I will ask for your information, pull up and beat the fuck out you, and still come home to my career.
No, you won't. What you're doing is you're going to pull up and get hurt. Okay. Let's be clear, sweetie. Let's be clear. You're no match for me physically, but I do have friends that own gyms, boxing rings to be exact. So if you really want to make it happen, let's do that. Okay. Because the only thing that you're beating up is Love by Erica, even though your funky fake ass is trying to act like you really for her. You're destroying that girl. You're destroying her. Look at her numbers.
I'm not sitting up on YouTube all fucking day.
She
This
got
bitch,
10,000
y'all old
subs off
ass
of me.
bitches, literally sitting up there trying to bully little ass girls compared to you.
Little ass girls, even though it was just 3 weeks ago when I went in the Swamps chat and congratulated her on building her platform. That's what I did. But they started calling me a scammer, saying I sold children. I was a bitch. This I had stolen. I had what was it? I was on drugs. I was homeless. What I mean, the list goes on. This is what they said. This is what they said. So am I wrong for defending my freaking self? What would you people do if it was you and people were speaking about you? Because this right here is part of my career. Obviously, if I had friends like Carl and others, obviously this of me being with the brand is my career. Do you get that? I did social work in my 30s. Do you get that? In my freaking 40s, I'm making my dreams come true. And it don't matter how much hate a person has. It doesn't matter how much envy a person has, because I've been hurt. I done had to deal with jealous assholes my whole life. I'm going to just be 100 with you. I know how to teach you a lesson. I really do. And I hope you understand that this will never be over. And the next step will be to make sure that you aren't able to harm anyone else. You're not a social worker. You're not a caring person. You're a deviant demon.
They said you had your daughter up there. Obviously, I ain't see it. I didn't even go look. So I could literally be wrong. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Uh, and you bullying somebody else's daughter. Every time you turn around,
Whose daughter have I bullied? Whose freaking daughter have I bullied? The ones that went around saying I was a scammer, saying that I've stolen, that I've sold a child, that I was in witchcraft. Huh? Who have I bullied? Who have I bullied? Do you see the lies of these people? Yeah, she really does, Mimi. And mind you, she tried to come over on my platform and act like everything was sweet and nice, said that she liked my show. And when I called her out and said, no, you really haven't been over here. You only came up here tonight. Erica was on the show. And I called her out and I told her, no, you really did text, you put in the chat to tell Erica to call you. And that's when Erica jumped off my panel. That's what happened. I mean, it's not a lie. I had the proof and I've shown it on an older show. She got mad and went right on over to the swamp and started talking to junk. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my nephew. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
and this had happened before I even came to her panel. Let's just be clear, because people got the game fucked up. Let's be very fucking clear. Apparently, there was some things that was taking place on other sectors. I don't know anything about that. To be honest with you, the things that's been happening about this lady and the things that she has done and been involved in, I shit that she had going on. Now, I have been warned, she's this, she's that, but, it wasn't those specifics. So I didn't know nothing about this hoe. So to sit there and say that I set up on a platform and said X, Y, Z about her, I didn't know any of that shit. But this is the thing where people got to use their common sense and critical thinking skills. Where somebody used my word, this is where people got to use it. Those lives are all fucking up there. If a fucker is ever confused about what was said or done, go.
That's not true. They've been privated.
Look at the lives. Never once were those allegations made on her life. And this is what I'm very fucking clear. She utilizing a whole bunch of other motherfuckers of what they have said and put it off on AB because she wants to bully this girl. That don't make you seem like a boss, sweetie. That make you look like a bitch, a cold-blooded bitch. All those fucking old ass women sitting on the platform talking about one girl saying what they need to do. Mind your fucking business. All you have to do is pay attention to what the fuck you do on your platform. This is where the issue lies at, because I'm not even going to get into all the synopsis, because to be honest with you, I really don't even got to say anything to y'all fucking losers. Y'all nothing to me. You're trash to me, if I could be very honest. You're trash. Y'all have never seen a strong, independent, beautiful, smart woman. I'm sorry. That's in my world. Y'all some fucking gutter buckets looking for clout. Y'all can't seem to keep my motherfucking name out your mouth. You really think I don't know all the motherfucking fake pages and who the fuck is behind those fake pages? I do. Some of them belong to her. Which is how she did that fake ass call, had all of our ass believing it. Well, really, it was her. Now she's trying to pin it off of what somebody else told her to do. I don't believe that shit for a second. And how I don't believe that shit for a second, I don't give a fuck what shit she creates to try to present it. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to tell you one thing I do know. I ended up screenshotting it and didn't even know back in July with that same account.
On and on and on and on. And she stated she didn't know about my background. But yes, you guys heard her stating she was going to reach out to my daughter. Okay, you heard her stating that this and that about me, but now it's all about me. Now everything I'm doing for defending myself and proving them out to be liars is wrong. She doesn't take responsibility. I don't hear an apology to say, well, we did say some things that I found out were untrue. Because now we all know Carl was never a scammer. It's just what I told y'all. Love by Erica was broke. Crier had left her dry. Okay. She didn't have the rest of the money to pay him. He did not want to date her. So there was going to be no freebies, no discounts. She did not have the rest of his money for the month. And remember, they had a month-to-month contract, and he was supposed to be getting that much money every month. Aside from the book, the things he did for the book. That was the extra stuff. But as far as all that publicity and book tour and, marketing, management, going on tour with her, that was thousands of dollars that she did not have. She didn't have it. So she never was scammed, okay? First off, I definitely never, ever tried to do anything disloyal to her. I just told her the truth. Stop trying to boss Crier around, talk to him like as if you're a man, and take a book page out of Creole's book. Do I like Toya? No, y'all, I don't. I don't respect her, but I do think that she and Erica are in the same mold. Like they're neck and neck. They're each other's twins on a big scheme of things. The difference is Toya didn't run to the internet about Mucka. And the big difference is she knows how to ask and get what she wants, obviously, because she was going out to eat. Okay? And I don't care what anybody says, whether me, Chrissy, Pissy, whatever. The numbers don't lie. Last year, that man was seeing 1.5 million freaking subs coming to his channel, supporting him. Now he does good if he gets 20,000. Now am I lying? And this young woman here, okay, wants them to believe that she's on their side, even though she's been talking to her behind the scenes. So that means that she knows how toxic they are. So where is all of that talk? Where's all that talk? Because, baby, when you came for me, you should have known you would go get your daggone wig bust open. You should have known I was going to hop on your head. Didn't you see how I've protected her? For a whole year, I was her number one enforcer and was asked several times over to do it.
Came into the page and called Erica a fucking roach. Now, do you think that Erica will be messaging this hoe, telling her, come inside of the chat and call me a roach? The bitch is a liar. Bitch is a cold-blooded motherfucking liar. I don't believe shit that comes out of her mouth.
Are you kidding me? When did that happen? When did that happen, y'all? Please tell me. And listen, at her smoking the cigarettes, or is that a blunt? Which is it? Which is it? Not saying social workers can't smoke, but that's very interesting. So, are you smoking weed as a social worker, ma'am? Let's run that back. Let's run that back.
Came into the page because I'm gonna tell you one thing I do know. I ended up screenshotting it and didn't even know back in July when that same account came into the page and called Erica a fucking roach. Now, do you think that Erica will be messaging this hoe telling her, come inside of the chat and call me a roach? The bitch is a liar. The bitch is a
Y'all, I don't even know anything about what she's talking about. The bitch is a liar. No, girl, you're a liar because none of that ever happened. None of that ever freaking happened. What is she even talking about? I nicknamed Toya the Roach. You see where we going with this, people? Who remembers Jay's reactions nickname was the Roach? You know? That's who it was. The Roach. And then I nicknamed Toya the Roach after she called Erica. What was it she called her, y'all? That was her. I never called Love by Erica a roach. Like, it doesn't matter if I did or didn't at this point. I'm gonna be honest, but it's just amazing that somebody would go to the lengths to lie. That's a point blank lie. And anybody that's been watching me know that no, that never happened. Never happened. Sorry, sweetie. Never called her a roach. I've called her way worse than a roach over these last 3 weeks because she snaked me. Okay? Let's be clear. But before then, I never did that. I only took up for her.
a cold-blooded motherfucking liar. I don't believe shit that comes out of her mouth. And the fact that y'all losers are sitting up here believing this shit that she gotta say, yeah, go ahead. But what I am very clear is look at all the toxicity in the chat. You talking about somebody else? Look at the fucking toxicity. All that girl did was defend her fucking self. Look at it. Look everything in the motherfucking chat. Talk about people. Look.
I defended myself after who remembers that night, she was saying she was upset with the fact I had told her to take a page out of Toya's book. We went on with the interview and ended on good terms. Who remembers that? Who, who remembers she then went over there to the Swamps channel and started disrespecting me at the same time I was telling people I didn't have a problem with her. I said I had a problem with is it really reality? Who remembers that? That the next morning after that chat, is it really reality did a video about me. So I was addressing him. And I said several times, no, y'all, I don't have a problem with Love by Erica. So now all of us, see, this is the sad part, y'all. These people just lie. Hey, Sharada. Hey, Mimi.
Look what they do with everything. When Erica came on the platform, because this is what this really is about. It was all positivity. All positivity. If you don't believe it, go back and watch the fucking live. The only person that brought negative energy was her ass. Because she goes.
What negativity did I bring? The chat that she's referring to, or the video that she's referring to, I'm assuming, y'all, because I really don't know. She lies so much. It was called Love by Erica, NBA Young Man, I'm talking to you. And if y'all know and been following me for a while, you know that when I do my I'm talking to you, it's very direct and in your face. And Erica was well aware I was going to do the video. I just had spoken to her 10, 20 minutes before going on. And I told her I didn't want to do it. I had just finished telling her, girl, why don't you just do a freaking new car video? Like, why are you flipping with this man, talking junk with this man, and he's sitting up there and co-sign for a car? That's what I told her. And I've shown those receipts. I don't feel like pulling them up right now, but bear with me.
Goes around trolling
I
and
don't
pretend like
troll
she's so fucking
nobody.
innocent. I don't give a fuck who she bring on her platform. Fuck her daughter, sons, fucking child. She
No.
act like she innocent. She gave a whole fucking child up for fuck.
And that's a social worker. And this sounds like a social worker to you all. This sounds like a professional to you all. You take an oath when you become a social worker. Does this sound like that? Smoking, sitting at home all day with a 21-year-old that does nothing but lie? Hmm.
For fucking adoption because she was fucking 40. She sat in your motherfucking live and told you that shit. As a social worker, I would never respect no clown shit like that.
So you mean to tell me I said I gave my child up because I was 40? First off, I was 42 years old when I had gotten pregnant with the child. And this is the thing, y'all. No, I'm sorry, I was 41. But the point is, that's not important. The point is, that wasn't the reason why I gave my child up. First off, I've raised several children by myself and with my husband, and they are doing fine. They are adults, okay? And when I got pregnant, okay, for those of you who might believe that sociopath, I didn't sell a child, because that's the first lie that they were over there telling, that I sold a child. Now it's I gave the baby away because I was 40. No, I gave my child up for adoption because, number one, I had raised more than 5 children. I have 4 sons and a daughter, y'all. 4 sons and a daughter. Found out I was pregnant when my ex-husband and I got divorced. We were separated for years before we got divorced, so it wasn't like I was cheating, none of that. We had been separated for a long time before we actually got divorced. And my children, mainly my daughter, because she was the oldest by him, told me she wanted to live with him. And it broke my heart. And at the same time, I found out I was pregnant by a man that on paper, he was perfect. He didn't have any children, never been married. He owned a business. He had another job as a manager, a very intelligent type of brother, whatever. But he was a cheater. He was a cheater. And I found out about it. He was having an affair with a woman at his job. So that had a lot to do with the fact of why I felt I might want to actually do a selfless act and give that child to another family, someone who freaking deserved a child and could not have one. And the people that were sweet enough and nice enough and kind enough to adopt my son are my spiritual family. They're amazing people. Y'all, they had spent well over $100 and something thousand dollars trying to conceive naturally. But she just couldn't hold a fetus. So she kept going through miscarriage after miscarriage. And they were broken when I met them. They were broken. They didn't know what to do. They had actually found another young lady that was pregnant that said that she was going to give, them a chance and let them adopt their child. And then as the young lady got closer to her delivery, she changed her mind. And that was another devastating blow to these people. They're God-fearing. They work hard. They're intelligent. They're lovable. They've never been in any kind of trouble. They're a vet. Well, the wife is a veteran. I could go on and on. They had it all, y'all. They travel the world. They've got beautiful homes. Beautiful family. Beautiful family. But they just could not conceive a child. And one of the things that seemed to come very easy to me was conceiving children. So by the age of 40, I made a terrible, terrible choice, to Do something selfless that I sometimes regret because I miss being a mom. And I've told y'all about that. Giving a baby up for adoption isn't something to be thrown in the garbage, and certainly not supposed to be looked at like that by someone that claims to be a social worker at all. I never said, oh, yeah, I was 40, so I just gave the baby up. The same way I never said, oh, I sold the baby. But this is what they were saying for hours about me and my child. They love that young man. They love him the same as if they gave birth to him. He is loved. He's not being abused. He's not neglected. He knows that he was adopted. He knows he's got siblings. I mean, y'all, this has to stop. What type of social worker would say something like that? Just listen to the tone. And this, you mean to tell me this is someone who has a degree to protect our children?
Fuck her, fuck her daughter, sons, fucking child. She act like she innocent. She gave a whole fucking child up for fucking adoption because she was fucking 40. She sat in your motherfucking live and told you that shit. As a social worker, I would never respect no clown shit like that. Never. Well, who fucking says some dumb shit like that out there in motherfucking mouth? I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. I fucking say she's a fucked up ass individual.
So I'm a fucked up individual because I chose to give a child life. I could have terminated that pregnancy, and because of my age, it was high risk. But I didn't. Like I said, I wanted to do something that was going to help somebody because I too majored in sociology. I don't go around trying to tear people down. I haven't been around here bragging, talking about I'm a bully. My catchphrase is I bully bullies. Totally different. Totally different, Pissy. And why do you keep picking that lighter up and down? Huh. But you're a social worker, huh? Okay. All right.
Her fucking bitch ass ain't bold enough to go around bullying all these other motherfuckers that's been dogging her ass, so she gonna come for the one young girl that's surpassing her.
Who do I allow to mistreat me on this platform? Who? I answer to all of them. A lot of these people, they don't have any kind of following, any kind of number. And to be honest with you, they just want me to fucking respond. They just want me to respond. So for that, I ignore them. They're clout chasing just like her. I get tired of people using me to build channels. I get sick of it, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you.
Her bitch ass and subs. And y'all bitches sitting over there getting off on this shit. Y'all think that shit is cute. Erica came to the live with some positivity. Ain't mentioned this bitch. It was uplifting her, donating to her. She talked about her car situation. We donated, whatever. Several women came up and gave her words of affirmation. And y'all bitches think that's negative. She didn't even tell the full scope at the time.
They were positive. They were positive. Yet she was saying things like, I have gray hairs on my vagina, talking about Robin has patches on her head. Who remembers that? Who remembers her saying,
the time of what was
talking junk about Robin?
She had to get ready for bed, the kids or whatever, but she was going to do it live and talk about it. Her main thing on that live had nothing to do with that bad looking ass bitch or car or nobody else. She really and truly was talking about prior. And that's what she started to do on her platform.
Who remembers she was talking about she wasn't going to mess with me? Who remembers her coming in my live telling me to keep my name out her mouth? Who remembers that? Who remembers that? You see how they rewrite history? Do you see how easy it is for a lie to roll off her tongue? You see that? Pay attention, people, because it is so many people, especially nowadays, with mental illness. And it's like YouTube has become their playland because, of course, nobody gets screened. If you have a Google account, you can have a channel. Anyone can just go in a freaking, chat. And these people are damaging.
So while this bitch sitting around talking about Erica to get somebody to do this, no, the fuck the girl not. And this is why I have a hard time fucking believing that Erica was trying to get her to do shit because she never once asked me to do nothing. I think that bitch was asking her for information so that she.
Everyone knows the situation, and I do have receipts. Hold on a second, because I'll have to pull it up. But I'll just show you guys a receipt or two, because I do say I want to give y'all exclusive. Unfortunately, though, I got in very late today. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Got in very late, and I didn't get to pull up all my homework that I had in store. So we're gonna have another members meeting soon, sometime this weekend. Best believe that. But when I seen this video and people started messaging me like, "Girl, she is really lying," I really starting to think she's crazy. It dawned on me. Yeah, she really is. That's why she went to the Swamps channel. Does this sound like a social worker? Does this sound like someone you would trust with your personal information to help you and your children? Your father, if he was sick? What kind of a social worker is this? This is another lame excuse of a social worker. But we'll get to the bottom of it. Best believe that.
She can have fucking content if I could be fucking honest with you. I just don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't believe it. I'm sorry.
But yet,
because the moment that girl got off,
she doesn't believe it. What does she believe, y'all? That the people who listen to her are that gullible? Is that what she doesn't believe?
the live, she's only mad because I told her in the chat to get off the live. Why? Because it was a bunch of bitches in the chat that didn't give a fuck about her and want to see her fucking down to her knees. Y'all get off on that shit.
Is that what was happening in that live, y'all? Or was people giving her love? Do you hear that lie? It was a bunch of people doing what? And she told her to get off her knees. Bitch, you put her on her knees. That girl ain't even getting 9,000 views now. Because of the mess that you did, really. We all know AB is just a flunky. But you're the one that's supposed to be a professional who is supposed to help people. But the only person you seem to have helped was yourself. And you inserted yourself around an area of people that were very easy to be manipulated. Okay? Let's be clear. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to send y'all a little something. Y'all, I'm going to keep playing the video while I pull up these receipts. And please hit the like.
Evident by the comments. It's nothing positive. She could be doing nothing, and y'all motherfuckers spin the block on old ass stories. Then when y'all spin the block on old ass stories, then that don't work. Then y'all motherfuckers keep bringing up her looks, her everything she do. Y'all say negative, bitch. Y'all fucked up. Y'all old bitches need to reassess yourself. She's mad because the girl asked her to stop covering her because of what she did. She put her foot in her mouth. Now she fucking running around this bitch like a lunatic because it didn't happen the way she wanted to. And because I put in the chat, get off the line. Why? Because motherfuckers, they don't give a fuck about her and they want to see her fail. So I didn't want to see her sitting up there crying on this lady platform or even justifying it. It didn't make no sense. Get off the platform, and she did. That's why she mad. Not because we had.
Was she crying on the platform, y'all? Who remembers? Who was there? Or did she just want to control her? Which is it? Hold on, y'all. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Let me share the screen. Okay, this right here, this first receipt, I'm going to show you guys, is just an example of an average day. Right here. Never asked her, could I, should I, at all. Will you be reacting to my music video? Mind you, this is the same video she flagged. Not music video, the song Laugh Out Loud. Sure am. A song is beautiful. Let's go, baby Drake. Hearts. What time so I can set a reminder? 6:30 Eastern. I want to do a positive live tonight. Heart. Yes. Pro-life. Good morning, Queen. I'm trying, but last night I told AB we should hop on Nosy Gang, North Carolina, and she texted me back talking about somebody told her I was talking bad about her like last night. Like, seriously? Always, now, mind you, okay, now look, guys, check this out, right? Remember that post that I put up, the community post, and said it doesn't matter, you know, what messages you erase? I already have the screenshots. What you guys don't see is her response. That's one of the things she erased. And what she was telling me is just don't even really worry about it. You know, just still hop on pretty much Nosy. Fuck it. She didn't say fuck AB, but she pretty much was saying that AB didn't matter. So that was one of the messages that she erased. And no, I didn't get the screenshot of that, but I got tons of other stuff. But that's another story. That's another story. Okay. And then on August the 10th by 10, this is her telling me, always reference me, remind her people lie on me all the time. Just like I said. Just like I said. Okay. That's just one example of a show. That's just two examples of a show that I wasn't asking her, could I do it? We were discussing what was going on. And like I told y'all, she's very good at knowing how to sway the audience. Okay? Get it? Get it? Now, I have other receipts, but that one, that particular receipt, I know I had just looked at and it kind of fit, you know, what this chick was trying to say, like asking as though I was, hey, Erica, can I do a video on you? Hey, Erica. And that never would have happened. I was helping her out. She wasn't helping me out. That's a whole lot, sweetie. That's a whole lot. That's why you don't cam up. And I wouldn't brag about having money because number one, if you're a social worker, sorry, but social workers really don't make all that much money. Okay. And one thing about being a social worker, you're taught that life in itself is to be rich. Life in itself is to be rich. Family makes you rich, not monetary things. That is how they treat us and teach us so that we'll understand that everyone deserves a quality of life. Now, maybe my professors were better than hers, but I just remember that from sociology. I just remember that because I too wanted to help people as a social worker at one point. So it's very important for me to hear those things and understand. Can y'all hear me now, Rich Vibes? Because my other AirPod had fell out. Can you hear? Because my one of my AirPods had fell out. The other one was still in, so I didn't stop talking. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Now I know I got to keep both of them in. But do you get the point? This is a problem. Continuous lies. Now, let's show this other receipt before I play that. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Here we go. My bad, y'all. I ain't meaning for this live to be that long, and I wanted to do a regular live tonight, but I think I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I need to take my shower. Okay, so now again, this right here is a receipt of us speaking, and I'm not sure if it's big enough for y'all to see, but I'll blow it up a little bigger. This was just August 6th, so not that long ago. My phone died. My bad. Phone died. Let me charge it up. I'll call back. Your post. Girl, it's the truth for me. This was the video, of course, Crier and Toya were talking and whatnot that she sent me. And I said, wow, what a bunch of lies. This should be a good video for today. You see that, Pissy? Huh? Because I know you in the bushes, bitch. I just don't give a fuck. This should be a good video today for you. So where am I asking for anything? And I know this ain't the rich tea that y'all want, but this right here just shows once again how these people lie. She just stated that she don't believe we had some kind of friendship the way she was telling me. Oh no, oh that was she believe. If it I was ask her. No, bitch, and I'm not bitter about not talking to her. It's a difference when someone attacks you, your children, and you're on their head versus being bitter. Versus being bitter. But yet the video is still up. She doesn't want to be a YouTuber. She doesn't want a channel. No, no. You played with someone and realized that you had barked up a tree you really shouldn't have. That's really what's going on. Now you're worried because you know I'm well fucking connected, stupid. And if I just make one little single call, one call, look, iPhone right here, baby. One call, I will not only have where you work, girl. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Don't worry about what I can do. Worry about what your ass can do to get out of it. So this is the type of woman that you would pay to hear speak? Huh? Now we know why this goofball is sitting up there talking about charging people $60. Bad advice. Terrible advice. And no, sweetie, only a couple people like to hear you speak. And it was the kind of people that prefer to be at a 21-year-old's channel with the old drunk woman, another crackhead, and a freaking man who was selling freaking fentanyl. That's where you rest at. So those are the people that like to hear you talk. Cause I quite frankly, I'm gonna be real with you. I hate her freaking voice. She never stops. She thinks she knows everything. And when she's proven wrong, she just talks faster. Wow. Wow, Queen MB. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I will not only approach you, but we can actually set up something that would be of sport. Of sport. Yeah. Of sport. Yeah. I definitely would like to see you in person, sweetie. And I'll fly to you. That's quite interesting. So that's why people not successful. She doesn't even know who the subscribers are. The only thing she knows is she was able to hit her target by reaching out to Erica. You see, Erica didn't see that Mucker wasn't interested in her. He was able to manipulate her and make her feel comfortable enough to just give him a platform. And that is what's now going on with AB and Erica. Even had Cryer looking like a dumbass. That was the trashiest live they ever did. And that live has affected their channels till today. Till today. So I know you want me to be quiet about it. And I'm not. You see, Pissy, I would throw salt on an open wound that you have, sweetie. Okay? Okay? Saying that I'm a thief, saying that I've stole when she stole a platform off of me and she hasn't done anything wrong. This chick is a sociopath. She is. I might not have my degree to. I'm sorry, I got pregnant again. Okay, didn't get my degree, but you can see by her behavior that she's very calculating, disruptive, manipulative, and bitter her damn self. You have to be careful about who you give your energy to on this platform. And the only thing that I tried to do was protect Erica. I saw how fragile she was. I had empathy for her in her situation as being a pregnant woman, and I tried to be a true friend to her. But she's not a friend to herself. That is why she aligned herself with the person that's taking her channel down the drain. Down the drain. Cryer channel's not getting any views now, and neither is hers. They went up on their panel acting like the trashiest crash dummies of YouTube. all so mad at me, scared I'm gonna spoil their secrets. And I'm just beginning. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Some of the stuff that we're gonna be talking about in the members chat, I'm not able to say because they have memberships. And it's that bad. But I will be putting it out one way or the other when the time is appropriate. And I'm very appreciative for all of you who pay attention to what's going on and don't just fall for anything. They got the weaker people. They sit up there and allow themselves to be manipulated and lied to by a woman smoking blunts or cigarettes back to back, talking out the side of her neck, hasn't done any research, speaking poorly about children, and telling lies. It ain't what you do, it's how you freaking do it. And nothing about this woman's soul is anyone who I would ever think cares about people in need. She's only trying to feed her own habit. It's not what I'm on. My dream is to have a following where we help people. And that's what I'm about. That's what I'm going to continue to be about. I don't come up, bringing up people's children and coming up with lie after lie. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for me. All right. Now, I'm not going to go on and continue to listen to this video because it's just more of the lies, but I'll let it play out a little bit longer. And I'm going to wrap up this meeting and let you guys know. All I can do is say, keep your notifications set because it's about to heat all the way up this weekend. I'm on one. And I don't care who thinks that I'm wrong. If it was your children, I hope you would feel the same way as me, which means until they either apologize and admit that they were lying, then it's war, up and stuck, period. No, Queen MB, because Erica didn't know. Well, far as I know, okay, they could have all been lying to me at this point, but no, she never reached out to Nosy Gang. That's why Nosy Gang was so jealous because Erica wouldn't have anything to do with her. I just want to let y'all know, Carl was with Jay-Z's wife, Beyonce. Ever heard of her? Before she was Jay-Z's wife. That's just one of the people he dated. That man been with Issa Rae. That man, look, he's not gay. Okay, let's be clear. He is a great catch. And Carl is like what, 6'5"? Don't play like he ain't a good catch for a little small YouTuber who got turned out by an old yellow teeth having ass YouTuber with daggone celebrity, not even celebrity, just celebrity YouTuber kids. That turned her out. Mucker turned her out as a real estate agent. Let's be clear. It's not hard to believe, to please. So get that out your head, honey. Okay? And no, he ain't gay. How do you know? Erica doesn't have any money. See that lie? I've said the truth that Erica's broke as fuck. Just 3 weeks ago, she was complaining how she didn't have money to Uber Cam to freaking school. But now all of a sudden, I told him that she had money. She doesn't have any money. Doesn't have any money. But when Carl was trying to tell me that YouTube just isn't worth it and that I should concentrate on the real entertainment industry, I told him, oh no, Love by Erica said she just got a check for almost $12,000 on that series she did. He doesn't need her fucking money, you dumbass bitch. Just because y'all lied on that man and said he was a fraud didn't make him a fraud. Lady Snoop, who was on my show last night, is also mentored by that man. And several of us YouTubers know him very well and know that he's the truth. So when I connected Erica to him, I connected her with someone that would have helped her career. But because she thought he was old as crier and would want her, she fumbled. And at the end of the day, he's a businessman and wanted his mother freaking money. That's the truth. And because she was listening to slimy, jealous ass weasels like this, she made poor choices. She doesn't have any money and her credit's bad. That's why she needed him to co-sign for the car. He pays her freaking rent. It is $1,704. Okay? You don't believe me? Hell, Keisha Review leaked their address. Hell, call a little apartment complex and ask them how much they rent. I guarantee you they'll say $1,704. So shut up. Nobody told him, oh, she got money. She'll good. No, dumbass. I told Erica Carl was a good catch. He's the motherfucker that's got pictures of him with presidents. You get it? Who do you think you are? And stop throwing that lighter with your little 80. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. No, be honest. Yeah, be honest. What? Y'all, that man's credentials are impeccable. He is a historian. You can check his LinkedIn. I'm going to type his name in the chat. For any of you who might think that he's someone who would scam, okay? And if you take a look at the man has a nice mansion. He enjoys his life, period. And he's one of the most humble people you've ever wanted to meet. And you one of the best artists of this time. He and I did have an argument. That's true. Because that's how it is. He tells me what he wants me to do. And I say, go fuck yourself. I do what I want to do. Period. And I'm not apologetic for that. The truth is, he is who he says he is. There was not one single thing fake. You can check his LinkedIn. Okay? You can check the websites. Okay? Period. Now, I put his name in the chat in case you guys want to go and search for him yourselves, and you will find he's very creditable. Also, you can check out my live last night, in which is called Keep That Same Energy, where Lady Snoop TV came on and knows him very well. Okay? That's just lies. The people aren't dead. The people are not dead. Let's be clear. He just had Vanessa Williams at his freaking house. Just have them. The pictures of Oprah. I don't know if I showed y'all or not, but I'll put it on the members wall. those pictures were just a couple of months ago. Couple of months ago. And Erica knows that she received that package from Oprah. But she knows she fucked up. And that's another thing we're gonna be talking about and showing more proof of that tomorrow. No, you dirt dauber. You didn't move on. You crossed over into hell, and now you wish you could get out. You had a chance to act like a decent human being and make it to heaven, but you thought God wasn't real, motherfucker. So now I'm on your ass. You see how this works? Huh? Do you see how this mother freaking works? The moment you told a lie on me, the moment you tried to sit up there and break down my fucking character, what I work hard for, the moment you saw the need to talk shit about my child and my children, girl, welcome to the Terror Dome. That's all I can say. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.